AJ and Selena. I have a lot of thoughts about this performance, more so towards AJ than Selena. When I was scrolling on Instagram and they posted the dance and the songs that they were doing, I was similar to Shirley shocked that he was doing another jive. I feel like the ballroom dance language is so wide and vast that he should have chose another dance to really showcase his skills and ability, whether that be a Latin dance or a ballroom dance. Secondly, I also agreed with Brandon. It seemed like he was trying to regurgitate his championship jive routine versus trying to create something new and original. Now, I will stick up for AJ in the sense that people don't understand in the ballroom world choreography is difficult because our training is so rooted in competition that storytelling and emotion isn't really something you talk about or something you train for in ballroom dance. When you go to your coach, they're going to be like, drill the basics, work on your footwork. Work on your timing, work on your foot positions, work with your partner on how to coordinate certain moves. Storytelling and emotion, that is at the bottom of the totem pole, if it's even addressed ever in a coaching session or doing lessons or training. So I understand with AJ coming from a very strict competitive background that using choreography to storytelling is not his strong suit. So I don't know if he was doing this just to prove the queen, aka Shirley Ballas, wrong or make a point, or if he actually does struggle with the storytelling aspect of it. And once again, to Brandon's point, it did feel like a competition routine. It didn't feel something made for TV and not as commercialized. Selena, on the other hand, I don't know what it is with Selena. She's like Tyra Banks. She just knows how to walk and work a camera. And when she dances, nothing else in the room matters. You can only focus on her. She just have that likability to her. And she's also seems very adaptable, like one of those dancers. I'm not one of these dancers, but one of those dancers that picks up choreography very quickly, can adapt to any style and just goes full throttle and is not afraid to take a risk. And I love it. Here's my caution with Selena. Selena is beautiful and talented and can dance her butt off. There's no question about it. Something that I noticed in the rehearsal package is AJ was doing a lot of teaching. Now, I don't know if it's because he was being a little bit more dominant or controlling, or if Selena doesn't know how to choreograph a ballroom dance. This is very concerning because they only have two professional challenges left. Okay, she's going to kill it. She's going to tear up the floor. We all know that. In week 5, they're going to start teaching amateurs. My concern with Selena is that her ability to teach, and who knows, maybe it was edited. I'm going to give, because they edit these reality shows how they want you to see it. So maybe it was editing. Maybe she did contribute a little bit more, but I am concerned about her ability to teach because Selena is amazing. She's doing so well, and I don't want a teaching challenge to prevent her from going all the way. So that is something I noticed with AJ and Selena. Like he was almost treating her like she was a student who's never done a jive. And that's concerning when you're applying for a essentially a Dancing with the Stars pro is a teaching position. So that was something that kind of drew my eye. All right, so those are my thoughts and opinions on Dancing with the Stars, the next pro. If you enjoyed this video, make sure that you like and comment below and follow for more updates. See you next week for week 3 with Britt Stewart. All right, last up we have Nina and Benjamin. First off, I do want to give both of them grace. This is very normal in a professional ballroom dance partnership. I know that the cameras and the music and everything in the reality TV sphere, the producers hypes things up, but this is very normal. I have gotten into disagreements with my professional partners before. As long as things are civil and respectful, disagreements happen. You are two professionals trying to bring a vision to life. Everybody wants to feel heard and seen, and you have to treat it like a balancing act. So I want to give them some grace and let people know like this is normal in the ballroom dance industry, and watching it didn't phase me at all because I've been there personally. Something that I agree with, and Brandon said it too, is it seemed like she was trying to tell her whole life story and not just one fraction or one segment of it. And it started to feel very overwhelmed. Once again, being in a ballroom partnership, I hate to say it, it's almost like being in a marriage. You have to compromise, you have to give and take. Nina has to listen to others and, take other people's feedback and opinions. Next week, there is a group dance challenge. So I hope Nina learned a valuable lesson because the more professionals and more people you add into the mix, the harder it becomes to compromise and listen. With Benjamin, I do see where he could have spoke up a little bit. But once again, it depends on your partnership. A lot of times, and Nina had said this, a lot of times in a ballroom dance partnership, especially if it's a heteronormative one, the man takes the lead. The man says, we're going to this competition, we're doing these steps, we're doing this. Where the man is always telling you what to do, and you're not allowed to speak up and give contributions. Okay. So it has to be a give and take. I don't follow in my partnerships, I don't follow the gender norms. Like I tell my partners up front, hey, I don't care if you're a man, if you have 10 title championships, we are here to do this together because we have one common goal. We win together and we lose together. So this was definitely a learning experience for both of them. As we know, they were the lowest scoring couple, and Benjamin went home because of it. I don't think Benjamin went home because he didn't speak up enough. I think Benjamin went home because of what Shirley said. He was kind of just letting Nina dance around him, he wasn't fully embracing it. And sometimes you have to fake it till you make it. So he might not know what the story is or the emotions behind it, but he knows how to do a rumba. He knows that when you're doing an opening in and out, that you're supposed to be doing the Cuban hip motion. That you're supposed to be, you could be standing there, you need more dynamics, you need to stretch, you need to breathe through the music. So I think his technique, unfortunately, is what sent him home, not the miscommunication between him and Nina. All right, so those are my thoughts and opinions on Dancing with the Stars, the next pro. If you enjoyed this video, make sure that you like and comment below and follow for more updates. See you next week for week 3 with Britt Stewart.